All right, thanks for clicking. Welcome to my channel and to this video. Today we're going to be installing this smart garage opener. It's an auto garage door opener. You can load up on your phone and control opening and closing it from within your house. And this has lots of benefits for the Amazon package delivery who can slip packages underneath the garage door. Obviously, when you're inside, you can check to see if your garage door is open or closed by simply looking at your phone. So here it is, brand new, right out of the box. Let's get it unpacked for you. We're going to be installing it for you in this video, the actual hardware, and get the software loaded up on the phone. It comes with an app that you can download. And of course, we're going to be putting it to the test and some other general observations. So it's pretty simple and very affordable. I'll put a link in the description below, as I always do, for supplies and tools and all that good stuff that you see in my videos. So we're going to jump on over here to the app and load that up on our phone. Just go to the App Store. I have an iPhone, and type in MyQ. That's the name of the app, and you'll go ahead and download that. You can see it has a large number of positive reviews, which is really welcomed news. There's lots of apps that you download for other, smartwatches and things. It's got like 1 or 2 stars, but this has almost 5 stars, so that's awesome. And we're going to get that app opened up here, and you can connect it with Amazon. That's one of the big selling features for this automatic garage door openers, that you can link it to your Amazon account, and the Amazon delivery person apparently can open and close the garage. Now, I am not going to be using that. I don't really want the Amazon guy opening the garage. I'm really happy with them just leaving it on the porch and walking away. So that's not really a big selling point for me, but it might be for you, obviously. So it's really simple. Once you get it downloaded and opened up, you will create a username and a password, and you have to verify that with this special code. No big deal. So pretty simple in terms of setup. You can go to your email and copy in the code, and that will activate it. And you only need to do that one time, obviously, just to verify your email address. And once you've entered your code and your email has been verified, then you can start using the app. You can choose to have the app track or not track. This is a security feature on my phone. And we're going to go over here to Smart Garage Hub. Can you see that? This company offers lots of other products, but we're not really interested in any of that. We have the Smart Garage Hub right here, and the Smart Garage Control is the product we are going to be installing. So we'll click that. It tells you everything that you need. Obviously, you have to have a compatible or an eligible garage door opener, and if you click that link, they will give you a list of that. You enter the manufacturer's name, and the model number. In my case, I'm dealing with a overhead door model, is the brand name, not the model, and the model is the Odyssey in my particular case. In the description below, I'm going to try to put a link that will take you directly to this, so that if you're watching this video, you don't have to install the app in order to access the list of eligible garage door openers that you need. You also need Wi-Fi and a few other things that you can see on the list here. So you need to activate Bluetooth as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And that's pretty simple to do. You can just go to your phone settings and activate Bluetooth. And there's a really nice interactive checklist in the instructions. So if you didn't get all that, the checklist will take you through it all. So you're going to power this thing up, go out to the garage, plug it in, and it should be blinking. You just read the instructions, and it literally could not be simpler. So this is the actual device that you're going to plug in, and we're going to mount this thing in a minute officially, but they want you to test it out first to make sure it works before you go to the trouble of mounting it. By the way, if this video is helping you out, click that like button, subscribe to the channel. We do lots of home projects and things around the house, saving you time and money. So we'll get back into that app after we have it plugged in as per the instructions. And then you basically click the button that says, hey, this is going to connect to my phone now. And it'll basically connect by Bluetooth and pair it. This is how your phone connects to the actual device, and you need your Wi-Fi as well. So you can go ahead and type in your Wi-Fi password for your Wi-Fi network, and stay close to your device, or your device should stay close to this garage door opener control unit while it is indeed pairing. They don't want you to go wandering off. And there you go. It's successfully connected to your Wi-Fi network and has connectivity to your phone and all that good stuff. Next, we're going to remove this tab and then test the door sensor as the instructions show here on the screen. What does that look like in real life? Well, here's the tab. We just slide that out. I'm not really sure what that's for. Maybe from preventing it from actually being in use or connecting or activating while it's in the box. And we'll go ahead and click the button here. And I actually had to click this 2 times for some reason, and I put my phone down, but basically a series of bright lights flashed from that receiving device. So it did work. Bright lights, LED lights flashed, and then we can move on to the next stage, which is mounting this. So you can see on the app, it identifies left or right side of the door. I ended up putting mine a little bit more toward the center. I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know if it makes too much of a difference, but I definitely recommend that you follow the instructions. But we're going to clean off the mounting surface here and with just some general cleaner and a rag and make sure that is indeed clean. And we're going to be applying these sticky sides to the back of this device and to the door. So think like double-sided tape, and you've got these 2 strips, and you kind of pop it on the back of this thing here, and you bring it over. You take the other side, the other strips off, the clear strips, and then it is, of course, sticky on both sides. So you don't want to remove those strips until it's time to actually apply it. And in the clean spot that we just cleaned off there, we're going to make sure it's level and make sure it's, again, double check to make sure it aligns with the instruction manual and where they tell you to put it. And we'll just hold that on there for a good 30 seconds, pressing firmly, not too strongly, but firmly. And then we'll go ahead and take off this protective clear plastic piece right here that's on the top. So that's pretty secure, I think, to the door. That should not be falling off or going anywhere. It is level, and I'm pretty happy with that for the time being. So now we're going to waltz on over here to the garage door opener. Again, I have the overhead door. The Odyssey 1000 is the model that I'm working with. And you basically hold the program button. Your model will probably be a little different, so you might have to consult the instruction manual for this your specific garage door opener, but mine looks like that. It like blinks a series of purple lights, and from that point it actually pairs and connects with this piece right here that we just installed, if that makes sense. And how did I open it? I actually clicked the button on the app. So when you go to the app, it should look like this, and it should actually tell you, hey, the garage door is open, which is pretty cool. And that big blue button on the app will close and open it. So here's a view through the camera lens of it actually closing and opening after I click the button. So that works pretty well. And the app, by the way, has some extra features. For example, you can share, you can like invite a guest to be able to close and open the garage door. If you have a neighbor, if you're going to be out of town or something, you can add that person. Or if your spouse, has their phone, that'd probably be more likely, or your partner, and you can send that to them and they'll download the app on their phone. Next, we're going to look at about 6 feet. You can see the blue line there, 6 feet up. We're going to be mounting the second piece that actually needs to be mounted, and the one that we plugged in a little earlier, if you remember. And we're going to put it over here. We want it to have direct line of sight with what we just installed on the back of the garage door. And again, the instructions guide you through this whole process, and it needs to have access to a wall outlet. So I'm going to go through that, just drill a little hole here because I've got some plywood that is in between the wall outlet and where I want to mount this on the wall. So we'll put a little hole in here and just drag that cord up through, and this is the mounting plate that it comes with. It's pretty simple. If you're dealing directly with this, if you're going to be drilling into the stud directly, you don't need the wall anchors. If you just are going into drywall, you'll need the wall anchors. Just kind of like hanging a shelf or a picture or something. So that is pretty simple, I think. And there's 2 pilot holes. Make sure it has the correct orientation. It kind of goes on like think like fire alarm. You kind of put this piece over the mounting plate and then twist it, and it should lock into place. So you want that mounting plate to be oriented in the correct way. And there's an arrow on the actual mounting plate that tells you, hey, this points up. And so you get that mounting plate installed, make sure it's level and secure, and then from there, it's the home stretch. You just take this thing, twist it on there, again, just like a fire alarm or a carbon monoxide detector, and it is now securely in place. And then we can peel this thing off, and we should be good to go after, of course, we plug it in to the power supply. And we've got power. This is good news. There it is, a better view for you. You can see kind of the line of sight and the angle. Now we're going to be testing this out to make sure it opens and closes correctly. So we'll get the app open. Good afternoon. It greets me. Oh, thanks. Good afternoon to you too. And we'll click that button and hey, look at that. It is closing and opening. And as of making this video, the time of making this video, no issues whatsoever. So overall, a very affordable purchase, and I'm pretty happy with it. Hopefully this helps you out. Thanks.